Doesn't my hair look really long right now? I just noticed it before well, I guess it has been 8 months since I got a cut. Yeah, I've been noticing like recently that like I was always putting it up in a bun and I always needed like a hair clip, and then suddenly one day I was like, you know what, I don't need this anymore. And then like it felt like it was just really long all of a sudden. I don't have much going on right now, so I thought that I would take a second to talk about, you know, just what's been going on and all that stuff. It's raining today. So on the way to work, that song from Twilight came on because it's on my playlist. Like, you would know. If you know, I'll see if I can find the TikTok and put it in.
So it's a rainy day here, so you know what that means. Ha 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 ha.
I was like laughing because it was raining and I'm driving through like the woods to get here, and I don't know, I was in Forks, Washington for a minute there. But anyway, I'm bummed because I can't go walking during my break, which is like what I do every day. I take my lunch, like I eat a little bit early because there's no one in here. Like, what are they gonna do, tell my mom? So I eat a little bit early. And oh, my mom just texted me when I said that. Then I spend my whole hour outside. You know, I walk. I usually go, there's like a quick check, a 10-minute walk away. So I go there, I get some coffee, and then I come back and I either walk around campus or walk around the track or do whatever. Yeah, so things have been like up and down, very strange. Some people, I know that I told some people, I know I put it on Patreon, but one of our dogs, a Chinese crested that we had named Toby, he passed away a couple weeks ago, and it was really, really difficult for my parents. That, like, he was pretty much their third born child. Like, I've never seen my dad cry in all the years that I've been on this earth. And he was like full on weeping, and it was like a little bit jarring to see. The dog was in kidney failure. So my mom, every single day for the past 4 months, or the last 4 months of his life, my mom took him to get fluids. You know, took him to the vet every single day to have them do it. We were doing the fluids ourselves for a while, but it got to the point that Jake just like couldn't do it. His hands were shaking and we didn't want to hurt him, and it was just like, you know, we had another dog that went into kidney failure years ago, and it was the same thing. We tried for a while to do it, but we ended up having to bring him every day until, you know, he passed. About a week and a half after he died, we found, I don't know if it was my dad or I think it was Jake. I think my brother found like a breeder and went and got a puppy, a Chinese crested puppy. You know, people have their feelings about breeders versus rescues versus, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna get into it, whatever. So anyway, we have a new puppy. His name is Fig. I'll put in some shots so you can see him. He is a little spitfire. He's a little brat. In like the best way possible. So he's full of it all the time.
Hold on, Mike. Watch yourself. You're a big man. What's that? You're a big man, Mike.
My camera is covered with sunblock and just, you know, scuzz from the beach. But anyway, I wanted to say we spent a couple days in Wildwood. We're actually leaving now. I wanted to remember to do like a once over of the house, and since we have checkout in an hour, now's a good time to do it, I guess. So here is the room where Mike and I stayed. So, you know, cute little place. Here we have stuff in the washer and dryer, and then our friends Allie and Joe stayed in this room. Usually the only like shared living space. Oh, there's Steven. Hey. And then We have a couple bedrooms here. Here's one. Probably Andy's. No, actually, I don't know. Andy stayed here. Kaylin and Dan stayed here. Oop, hi Gina. Gina and Steven stayed here, and they have baby Morgan, so there was enough room for the baby. All right. Joe wanted to be in the vlog, so here we are. There's Joe, there's Allie, there's baby Morgan.对，今天它太热了，我觉得它太不舒服了，很乖，我的宝贝。I just got back. This is a really intimate angle, really close up. I got back from the eye doctor a little while ago. My eyes are still dilated. I had to wear these crazy plastic shades because they were like, even the doctor was like, your pupils, even on a normal day, are 7 millimeters. Where like a normal person, the average is like 5. So she said on a normal day, your pupils are like big. And then she said, like when I sat down in the chair, she was like, oh my God, they're huge. So anyway, yeah, had my pupils dilated today because today was my second pre-op PRK appointment. So PRK is like, okay, let me think. I think it's photorefractive keratectomy. It's like LASIK, but they don't do the flap. They like take away that layer of your cornea and then it grows back. Yeah, so that's in 2 weeks. I can't wear contacts until then, so I'm stuck with my glasses, which I don't love, but it's cool. Anyway, I can back you up now because I got this cool overhead tripod. That's what I got because I want to make some like painting videos, and it like turns at all angles so I can put it down at my desk. It makes it easier, so now you're not like at this weird angle. I can make it higher. I can angle it so that it's like a little bit lower like this, so I can have it higher, and it'll just be at a nicer angle. Oh no, that's not what I do not. No, stay at a safe distance, please. The last time I really was like talking to you guys, I was probably down the shore, which was the week before last. And I've since finished work for the school year. So I'm off until the middle of August. So I've been spending some time, you know, working on my own stuff, trying to I really want to like build a portfolio or work on my portfolio. I actually reached out to my advisor in China and I was like, hey, do you think the shipping situation is any different? Because I'd love to have my work here. You know, one, just so I have it. So if I want to photograph it professionally, I'm gonna have to remount or like reframe everything because everything was taken off of the wooden stretchers to roll up to send to me, and I don't even know what shape the stuff is going to be in because it's been rolled up for like a year, which is not great. But I don't know, some of the stuff I might not even want, I might want to get rid of. I might not want to keep it, but I'd rather have it here and decide here than be like in a tizzy when I go back to China, whenever I can get back there, and be like, oh, I can't take all this stuff, and like just throw things out just to like not have to bring them here. Does that make sense? I don't know, whatever. So having that here would be one less thing that I have to worry about getting here when I go back. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's some stuff that I want to keep from there, some stuff I'm not like crazy about anymore, or I never really was crazy about it. So I might actually repurpose some things. Like I might cut parts out of the paintings, make collages. I don't really know. I have like plans for some of the things, but I don't know how I'm gonna feel once they get here and I see them again, or like I said, I don't know what state they're going to be in. And I haven't even finalized that it's going to be shipped yet. She basically packed everything up a year ago, and this was, you know, when everything was kind of still really tough in China for like COVID. And, you know, she took it to the international like shipping station thing that's by our school. And they're like, yeah, we can send it. It might take 6 months. We can't guarantee it's going to get in through customs. We can't guarantee it's going to get there. And then if it doesn't, you know, they're going to send it back and you're going to have to pay return shipping. And that's going to take another 6 months. So on the off chance that it didn't get here and they couldn't insure it and whatever, it would take a year to get back to China because it was supposed to take 6 months to get here, which is like wild to me. I'm like, when you order something from China, like maybe it'll take a month, like artwork or something you're like shipping, like that you're paying a like good amount of money for the service. I'm like 6 months. But apparently this was just like with COVID, they were like, we can't guarantee anything right now because it's real bad right now. So I was like, all right, that's fine. Just keep it and we'll figure it out later. Maybe I'll come back by then to, you know, pick it up, whatever. Truthfully, I thought I would have already been back to China at this point to get everything. But of course, like as things are still not progressing, I mean, things are getting better here at least, but in, you know, like we're not out of the woods yet. So I've been working on some other things. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but I entered a contest for I actually entered a couple contests for different things, figurative things, pet portrait stuff. I don't know when I'm going to hear back. One of them I might hear back next week. And it's not just like a competition where it's like one person wins. It's like, yeah, you have the best in show, but you're also like almost like trying out for an exhibition. So like even if I don't like get the best in show or whatever, I still might have the opportunity to show my work. I entered this portrait that I did. Oh, this is not great lighting. Okay, I'll do like close-ups of this so you can see. I went beyond the panel right here because I thought that would be like a really cool, like I've done that on some of my paintings. I always used like canvas and tried to extend it, but I actually used clay and I think it came out really nice. I did this one, and I did another one that's in the other room. I've been doing some gouache paintings, which are actually really fun. I hated gouache. Hated it when I had to use it for my internship. And I've since been like, you know what? I tried using watercolor that I didn't like before and I liked it. Let me try gouache again, see if I like it. So I bought a couple of these. Well, I bought a lot of them actually. I bought a lot of these little tiny frames, and I've been making these tiny gouache paintings from pictures of the flowers in my garden. Aren't they so cute? I'm just like, I'm actually like, I love these, and it's rare that I'm like, oh, I made something that I love, but I like really love how these came out. So I'm excited to do more gouache paintings. I just love how opaque the colors come out. I don't know. I think the thing that bothered me about them was that it's like watercolor. Well, it is watercolor, but it's an opaque watercolor. It's like using regular watercolor in that like when you get it wet again, it like reactivates the color. So it's hard to build up layers for me because I'm used to acrylic that dries in like 10 minutes and then you like can do a whole nother thing on top of it and it's not going to mess anything up underneath. So that like takes a little getting used to, but I don't know. I've really been liking it so far, and yeah, I'm gonna do some other things. That's why I have this like setup here. I want to maybe like paint some things on this desk and, you know, make some videos about it. I don't know, we'll see. I have like really high hopes, really like big plans for the summer, and I'm already a week plus into my vacation. I've done those 3 paintings in that time and a couple of other things like for Patreon and stuff. You know, that all takes up time. So I've spent a good amount of time so far of my vacation just painting, which is really nice. Yeah, I'll show you. I have another painting in the other room for our dog that recently passed away. Yeah, so you can see some of the details. So it's got gold leaf for that little halo part, and for a lot of the like gold details otherwise, like those lines up there and the dots, it's calligraphy ink actually.
you.